Hello, stranger.
And nobody could tell you nothing, not a thing, nada, zip. I don't know. That just means you're a decent ass person. I don't know, but to me, that's a red flag. Literally breathe and woosah and literally. Otherwise, if I'm being honest, y'all, I'm just gonna be out of whack if I don't do those things. I'm not gonna be functional. I'm not gonna be present. I'm not gonna feel my best. What's up, guys? Welcome to The Way Flowers Grow. I'm happy to have you here and welcome back to another video, another session. If you guys are new here, please subscribe, like, comment, as that's going to help me in my journey here. If you've been here, please interact with the videos, share with a friend if you feel like this could be helpful to someone. All right, so you know when the orange light is on, we got some things to talk about. I got some tea to spill, got some wisdom to spill. I feel like I've been through a lot of life experiences and things that really taught me to be the person that I am today. So why not share that with the world and the things that I know? Honestly, these sessions have been so healing for me, for real. I've been journaling a lot more, right? So just to give you a little insight about my process, my content process, and how I come up with content is I have my little handy dandy journal and I will write pretty much my thoughts and experiences about life. I will make a list and then I will literally go into depth about them, and that's how I come up with the things that I share in this video. So it's been extremely therapeutic. It's been, I don't know, it feels really, really good to just share. It's like my diary. I feel like I'm talking to the homies, so yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm gonna continue doing this as long as I can. I'm gonna talk about what I learned about solitude. Solitude is a great teacher, especially being in the space, transitional space where I moved to a completely new place, a new state, by myself. And I spent a lot of time by myself, guys. So I had a lot of time to really sit with myself. So the type of person I am, I'm a giver. I like to show up for people who show up for me. I'm the one making sure you're comfortable, making sure you need anything, making sure you're good, making sure you feel loved, making sure you feel listened to. I'm that friend. I'm that person. I'm a giver in general, especially to the people that I care about, even when I don't have it in me. That's just who I've become. Especially, I'm a big believer in treating people the way you want to be treated. You feel me? Not having any expectations when you are giving. I don't know. That just means you're a decent ass person. So for me, it's important that or at least essential to my existence, that I have alone time. Just making sure that I have time to decompress, to meditate, to nurture my spirituality, to nurture myself. Buying myself those flowers, putting myself in a space where I can literally breathe and woosah and literally process my thoughts and my feelings and all the things, especially when you're coming across different energies. Otherwise, if I'm being honest, y'all, I'm just gonna be out of whack if I don't do those things. I'm not gonna be functional. I'm not gonna be present. I'm not gonna feel my best. And I used to be that person. I would give, but I was pouring from an empty cup. But taking time to pour back into me before I go ahead and I fill up other cups. You feel me? And for me, that started with purging unhealthy habits, purging people, places, things, and really just removing the toxic and negativity in my life. Silent. After all of that, purging and removing all the things, and everything's just still, and you have a moment, you are introduced to solitude. Just the very beginning stages. I'll tell you exactly what I mean. At least my personal experience, my perspective on it. Solitude could get real ugly before it could become a beautiful journey. And that's what people don't tell you. Solitude is a great teacher. It's literally taking yourself and dismantling yourself piece by piece by yourself, and then to reassemble and to rebuild who you are essentially as a person. And through that process, I learned how to sit with my lonesome and unpack the shit that was holding me back from being the person that I am. But we don't realize how much we shift and mold as people in our journeys when we come across certain people, when we come across certain experiences, um, because we're just going, right? And we're just trying to get through and make it through. So things that we avoid, like traumas, anxieties, there's so much shit that we avoid that we need to unpack eventually, you feel me? Crazy, because even when our bodies and our minds are telling us, we still kind of ignore it and we try to just get through life, and we're like, no, we just gonna put it in the back burner, we'll handle it when it comes up at some point. But we wait till it's too late sometimes. Unfortunately, we wait until it's too late, in a certain situation, and we're put in a certain predicament, or we're feeling our most shittiest, you feel me? And yeah, I'll tell you, before anyone, like, that has definitely been my experience in the past. And as I said earlier, we start to pour from empty cups. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Realize that it's our birthright. Realize that certain things are just our birthright. Our life is our birthright. We are meant to be here, to be on a certain path, to fulfill a certain destiny. And why get in the way of yourself, right? Fear is always going to stop you from being the best version of yourself. But when the air clears, solitude really does truly feel like heaven. It feels like a new language. It feels like a watered garden. It feels like a planted seed. It feels like the beginning, right? Life just feels like light. You feel me? I can't explain that in any other way, but it's just something you have to feel. And let me tell you, once you get a taste of it, once you get a taste of solitude, no one can tell you anything. Let me tell you, nobody can diminish the work you have done for yourself to get into the space of being okay to sit with myself when no one's around. You start walking into rooms different. You exude a different type of energy. You start speaking life into others. Your love is big when you're okay with solitude. When you have shook the hand of solitude and have done the work, you love big. You're just more clear about the space you take up in the world, you feel me? As yourself, authentically yourself. And nobody could tell you nothing. Not a thing. Not that zip. But solitude is a beautiful journey. It's a continuously infinite journey. It's not always fuzzies and little bunnies and all the things, all the sweet lightness and all the things. It's definitely going to test you when you're alone, right? When you're by yourself, it's going to check you every time. Like, there's some unpacking that we have to do sometimes. And I'm an empath, so I can feel energy heavy when I come across someone, and I can always tell there's some shit, right? So if I were you, I wouldn't fuck with anybody who has met solitude face to face. I wouldn't mess with someone who finds peace in their solitude. I wouldn't mess with anyone who is okay to sit with themselves and embrace themselves in silence. Like, I'm cool with this person that I am. They're strong people. And I can tell you firsthand, I am a strong ass woman, and that's me affirming the shit out of myself because I have been through some things, you feel me? And sitting here, here we go, waterworks coming. I feel it. It's just like this wailing happening behind my eyes right now. But for real, because I feel grateful to be as wise as I am today, to be able to share certain things with you guys. I've been through some stuff. Have y'all met my mother? Like, hello. My mother is a strong woman. I come from a lineage of strong women. You feel me? Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. At least for me, like, if I ever get into if I'm ever put in a situation where it's testing me for real, or someone's testing me, or like trying to get a certain character out of me, or a certain energy out of me, I'm not really gonna react. Existence says enough. And I allow the creator and spirit to handle those situations for me, to handle those moments. I learn from my elders, I learn from my spirits, I listen to my guides, and one thing you're not gonna do is test me. I'm good where I'm at. How are you? And I always try to put myself in people's shoes for real. Sometimes folks just don't be having the best day, you feel me? This is just an example. I've definitely had these experiences lately where I come across someone and their energy just seems like they're having a terrible day. And I know this coming into it already. I could pick up the energy. It's like I return or exchange energies with kindness for real. And you don't realize how we interact with certain people on a daily basis could really flip a person's day for real by just smiling and saying hi. I have been tested for sure, but solitude for me has shown me the good and the bad, and that I'm always gonna have my back, secure in the person that I am in my lonesome, and also understanding that you're just gonna shake certain energies up. You will shake those who simply won't understand. Right? Love on the people that reciprocate that same energy and who love on you hard, right? And showing up. Off with this, that solitude has forced me to sit with myself so that I can show up for those that I love, okay? As 100% me. And even on days that I don't feel 100%, it's okay, because not every day we're gonna feel 100. But yeah, I'll end it off with that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I don't know, I really love these, honestly. Like, I'm falling in love with this process, really speaking my thoughts out loud for real, things that I write in my journal, and sharing it with you. But if you like this video, please subscribe, like, comment, share it with someone who might resonate, as that's gonna help me my journey here as a new YouTuber, guys. Okay, I'm just a little baby. And like I said in my last video, don't be out here messing up people's day, okay? Don't be one of the ones, because that's ugly. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.